Okay, welcome everybody. We're going to do a lesson on pronunciation for a change. Now, the reason I don't often do lessons on pronunciation is because I don't think I'm very good at pronunciation. I find it really hard to hear the difference between certain sounds that sound the same to me. And I find that this is the case in English and in the foreign language that I learn. So I find in both languages, I find it really hard to hear the difference between very similar sounds. And maybe some of you have the same problem, so I will try to help you. So we've got two words here. They look the same, don't they? But they're not the same, because that is a noun and that is a verb, and they are actually pronounced differently. And I can even hear the difference in pronunciation. I can hear the difference in pronunciation. Pronounce is the verb, pronunciation is the noun. So listen to me very carefully and I'll say both of these words. Mouth, that's the noun, and mouth. Yeah, not mouth, but mouth. Now I hope you can hear that both of these words start with Mao, yeah, as in the Chinese leader, Mao, yeah. They start with Mao and then they end either with a th or a the, yeah, th or the. Now, we call the TH sound at the end of the noun voiceless because there are no vocal cords vibrating. It's just and notice that I put my teeth, or I put both rows of teeth at the tip of my tongue. My tongue just comes out a little tiny bit and it goes. I hope that's clear. I'm trying to show you. That's the TH voiceless. But the voiced TH is the, not th, but the. There is actually a sound there. Now, of course, it's very slight. At the end of mouth, not mouth, but at the end of mouth, you can just hear a the at the end of the word, and that's all it is, but it's mouth and mouth. So you can practice saying these two by saying something like, he mouthed me the answer with his mouth. And of course he mouthed the answer with his mouth. You can see that I find it difficult to say these two sounds correctly. And I'm even going to tell you what a lot of natives do, because my mouth doesn't want to make the correct sounds to make these two words. And if I'm honest, when I speak quickly, I don't pronounce these two sounds correctly. Which is ironic because so many people tell me what wonderful pronunciation I have, yeah? What wonderful pronunciation. But I can't actually make, well, I can make these two sounds if I really try hard, but I know what my mouth usually does to make these two sounds. What it does is it uses an F for the voiceless and it uses a V for the voiced. Yeah, that's what I do. I just say mouth, mouth, mouth. That's what I do. If I'm being honest, that's what I do. Watch me carefully on my videos and you will see that I say mouth, mouth, mouth. And I say this one as mouthed, mouthed, mouthed. So I'm putting a V in that one and I'm putting an F in that one. But if you want to say it correctly, then you need to practice saying things like, he mouthed me the answer with his mouth. Now, each time, if I'm doing it correctly, my tongue must be between the teeth. It must, yeah, it must be th, or the, or th. Let's try it with two more minimal pairs, yeah? In other words, words that only differ in terms of this sound, the th and the th, yeah? Which many natives use v at the end of a word, especially. We wouldn't do it for the start of a word. We wouldn't say, well, I don't think we say vi. We don't, well, I don't anyway. I actually say this one properly. So listen carefully, and I hope you can hear the difference between these two words, because the TH sound differs at the start of the word. Yeah, it's the first sound that differs. The rest of it is the same of I, just like I am happy or whatever. I. Now, listen. Thy, thigh, thy, thigh, thy, thigh, thy, thigh,